So signs of exhaustion equals take profit, but how do we spot that exhaustion with the XPRAT app? So I've illustrated a very recent trade on micro gold, a long trade. There's 4 charts in there because we've got 4 dimensions to that AI, different time frames and different momentum stroke directional type strategies. So what I've done is try to represent that on a chart so you can see it visually. Talk about firstly the way that the trade builds. First of all, we get our anchor strategy coming in with these green arrows here. This is the start of a move that the AI is recognizing, that confluence starting to form. Then this top left hand chart, you see we've got more volume coming in with the buy signal here. And then we can see the purple here with the XPRAT algo, which is a confluence strategy on its own. So that's that final call, if you like. And then we go past the start line and we're into the trade. And this came out on the app. But one thing we need to understand is there's a 60-minute zone in pink up there. So this is generated by our technology that's actually been available for the TradingView and the NinjaTrader platform for a couple of years now. It's called the Guardian zones, and these are multi-timeframe support and resistance zones, and they're very sticky. They're institutional support and resistance zones. So first of all, the AI understands that there's enough room to trade into to that next zone, and we get that signal that MGC, all systems green, ready to buy now, that the stop, and gives you the stop price as well for that particular move. So that's that push notification that comes out on the app. We then get those stop price adjusts to adjust the stop to lock in profit as we're going along. Now, when the price gets into this sort of zone here and it doesn't have the volume to push through, we have the system recognizes it's in one of these zones, it's not pushing through, so we get this system closing MGC trade losing momentum, and then we get that system closing now trade. So in reality we can see that sometimes these zones can be pushed through, and if we enter and go in there with lots of volume, it can push through, and the strategy probably wouldn't take this trade out. It was, in this case, just running out of juice. Now we can see this actual trade was 339 ticks for the app, so it was a good winner, but it recognizes using that technology that we've just run out of juice. And this is eventually what happened anyway. You see we took out here and then it came all the way back down to the other zone. So it was making the right decisions to take that profit when that momentum ran out. What you didn't see on that chart is what it really looks like on an actual chart when we put in these multiple time frame zones on there. So we can see at the top here, really big cluster. You can see there's purples, blues and things like that. So that's a 240. There's a 15, there's a 60, there's a 30-minute zone. They're really, really strong. We can see these little ones here. These are 15-minute zones. The pink is the 60-minute zones. And then down below we can see a green overlapping the blue, which is a 240, then a 30, and then down below with even more. So it really helps frame the charts, and it's automatic, and it's just part of that technology that builds that xBratAI app. This has nothing to do with the signals. This is to do with that trade management, but also managing that risk to actually, do we have enough room to the next zone to actually take that trade? It's part of those AI calculations, those algorithms that look at that confluence building up within the app. So check out the links below, get involved in the app, subscribe to the app, but also I've also put a link down in there for the XPRAT Guardian zones for the TradingView and the NinjaTrader platform for those that like the charting and find this sort of thing that's totally automatic, really, really strong multi-time frame support and resistance zones. I think that link will be really good for you.